Alrighty guys, welcome in. So today we are going to be taking a look at one of my personal favorite songs to jam out to, and it's Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. Has anyone ever heard this song before? Yes, I figured quite a few people have probably heard it. So we are going to be looking at this song, listening to it in its entirety. I will have lyrics passed out to every one of you on your desk so you can go ahead and read and follow along in the song. So after we've listened to our song, we're going to go ahead and break into two separate groups. So I'm going to number or letter you guys off, groups A and groups B. And after you all have a letter, you're going to go ahead and find the people in your group and get together with them, and we're going to break down this song even more. So this song is about a girl who's traveling to Los Angeles for the first time. She's getting off of the plane, she's being introduced to new people, new things, new activities. So today we're going to be taking a look at the verbs of this song. Can anyone tell me what a verb is? Exactly, yeah, it's an action. So it's what our main character in a movie or a book, what they're doing, their activities that they're doing, the actions that they're taking. So maybe they'll be running, or they'll be hopping, or skipping. These are all going to be verbs. So looking through this song, there are a ton of verbs that Miley Cyrus is talking about. There is a ton of actions that she is doing in her journey when she is partying in the USA. So we're gonna go ahead and break down these lyrics. We're gonna get into our groups. Groups A, you're gonna work through the first half of the lyrics and we're gonna break them down into their verbs. So on each line, you'll go ahead and go through and see if you can find the verbs that are in this first half of the song. And then groups B, we'll go ahead and come down to the second half of the song, and you are going to be looking at the second half and pointing out the verbs in the second half of the song. So go ahead and get into your groups. Groups A, you'll find your partners. In groups A, you'll go on the right side of the room, and groups B, all of the people with letter B, you'll go ahead and find the left side of the room and work together on finding the verbs in the song. Great, now after we've all had a chance to read through our lyrics, come back together, we are going to flip-flop. So everyone in group A is now going to find one other partner in group B. So you'll go ahead and get with another partner that has a different letter than you. So one of you has working through the front top of the song and the other one has working through the second half of the song. And you've each had a chance to be able to find the verbs in your half. So you're gonna go ahead and read through with your partner the other half of the song and help each other out along the way. If there's maybe some verbs that stand out to you that maybe your partner missed, or maybe go over the meaning of some of these verbs and what they could mean. So go ahead, take a second, and we'll come back together once we have had the chance to go through the song in its entirety. Great, so now that we've all had a chance to go through the song, we'll go ahead and take a look at our lyrics and find some verbs together. So can anyone tell me a verb that they found in the first sentence of this song? So this first set of lyrics is, I hopped off the plane at LAX. Hopped, right, yeah. Can anyone tell me the tense of this verb? So is it present? Is it currently happening? Is it future? Is it going to happen? Or is it past? Has it already happened? Past, exactly. And what tells us that? The ED at the end of the sentence, right. So we talked about our past tense verbs last class, so going back over that again, remember we can make a verb past tense, something that's already happened, by adding on an ED for a regular verb, or an irregular verb, we're actually going to change that word, change its meanings to make it past tense. So instead of saying, for example, I run down the street, it could be I ran down the street if I already did that yesterday. So saying, just adding in that different word or adding on that ED will make it past tense. Good, so now going over this next little section. So this first sentence is, I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream in my cardigan. So hopped is going to be the verb for that statement. And the next one, welcome to the land of fame, excess, woo! Am I gonna fit in? Can anyone tell me what the verb would be for this next statement? Good, it'll be fit. So fit, so that's telling us that we are going to be fitting in somewhere. Maybe our shoes could fit in the closet, that would be an action. Here she's saying, I'm going to fit in, I'm going to belong to a crowd of someone. Good, and we'll do one more. So jumped in the cap, here I am for the first time. Can anyone tell me what the verb would be for that sentence? Jumped, yeah, great. And can anyone tell me what tense this is in? Past tense, right? Because we have that ed at the end of jump. So she already jumped, it already happened. So those are a few of the verbs that we've already had a chance to go over. We'll make sure that we have them all listed off on our lyrics page. And then we're gonna go ahead and play a game practicing with some more past tense verbs. So we'll go ahead and grab out computers, laptops, phones, whatever you have internet access on, and we're gonna go ahead and play a game with some past tense verbs. So just to recognize again that difference between our present tense and our past tense. So I'll show you guys one round of this game and then let you go on your own to play. So for this first round, our sentence is he, and then our action is going to be mow the grass. So if someone is out there with a lawnmower, they are going to be mowing the grass. But what happens if they already did it? If they did this activity on the weekend and the grass is already cut? Good, it's gonna be mowed. So here, you're gonna go ahead and shoot the arrow towards that correct verb, and then it's gonna give you a new set of verbs as you keep going. So it'll keep progressing you through the levels, keep giving you new words. On each round that you go through, I want you to write down the verbs that you do find that are past tense, so that we can have them all written down here and then maybe go over the meanings of them, put them into sentences, or see if you have any questions about what they could mean and where they could belong. So go ahead, we're gonna work through 10 minutes of this game and then we'll all come back together as a class.